Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Numbers Part 3. And, let me get to where I'm supposed to be real quick. Welcome back. I hope you have been enjoying this part so far. I have to get these little guys on a charger. So, uno momento, manian. Okay. And I'll just put these right there for now. Hope that works. I want to say thank you all for coming and continuing to watch these videos and stuff. There's my little mic. As you know, we're reading Numbers, and we will continue from 8, and we'll try and get as far as we can today. It all just depends on where the time gives us. But yes, let's start at 8:1, and hope you enjoy. 8:1, Numbers. Arrangement of the lamps. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron, and say to him, When you arrange the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light in front of the lampstand. And Aaron did so. He arranged the lamps to face toward the front of the lampstand, as the Lord commanded Moses. Now, this workmanship of the lampstand was hammered gold. From its shaft to its flowers it was hammered work, according to the pattern of which the Lord had shown Moses. So he made the lampstand. Now we get to cleansing and dedication of the Levites. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel and cleanse them ceremonially. Thus you shall do to them to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of purification on them. Let them shave all their body and wash their clothes, so they make themselves clean. Then take a young bull with its grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil, and you shall take another young bull as a sin offering. You shall bring the Levites before the tabernacle meeting, and you shall gather together the congregation of the children of Israel. You shall bring the Levites before the Lord and the children of Israel, and lay their hands on their Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord. Take a wave offering from the children of Israel, and they may perform the work of the Lord. Then the Levites shall lay their hands on the heads of the young bulls, and shall offer one as a sin offering, and other as a burnt offering to the Lord, to make atonement for the Levites. And you shall stand the Levites before Aaron and his sons, and offer them like a wave offering to the Lord. Thus you shall separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. After the Levites shall go into the service of the tabernacle meeting, and you shall cleanse them and offer them like a wave offering. For they are wholly given to me from among the children of Israel. I have taken them for myself instead of all who open the womb, the firstborn of all the children of Israel. For all the firstborn among the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them to myself. I have taken the Levites instead of all the firstborn children of Israel, and I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the work for the children of Israel in the tabernacle meeting, and to make atonement for the children of Israel, and there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come near the sanctuary. Thus Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according to all that the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So the children of Israel did to them. And the Levites purified themselves and washed their clothes. Then Aaron presented them like a wave offering before the Lord, and Aaron made atonement for them to cleanse them. After the Levites went to do their work in the tabernacle meeting before Aaron and his sons, and the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so they did to them. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, This is what pertains to the Levites. From 25 years old and above, one may enter to perform the service in the work of the tabernacle meeting. And at the age of 50 years, they must cease performing this work, and shall work no more. They may minister with the brethren in the tabernacle meeting to attend to the needs, but they themselves shall do no work. Thus you shall do the Levites regarding their duties. Kind of like retirement. Now the Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the 2nd year, after they had came out of the land of Egypt, saying, Let the children of Israel keep the Passover as its appointed time. On the 14th day of the month at twilight you shall keep it at its appointed time, according to all its rites and ceremonies you shall keep it. So Moses told the children of Israel that they should keep the Passover, and they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at twilight in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So the children of Israel did. Now there were certain men who were defiled by a human corpse, so they could not keep the Passover on that day, and they came before Moses and Aaron that day. And those men who said to him, "We became defiled by a human corpse. Why are we kept from presenting the offering of the Lord at its appointed time among the children of Israel?" And Moses said to them, "Stand still, that I may hear the Lord will command concerning you." Hold on. Let me read that one more time. "Stand still, that I may hear what the Lord will command concerning you." Okay, I just jumbled it in my head a little bit. "But then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, If any one of you or your posterity is unclean because of the corpse, or is far away on a journey, he may still keep the Lord's Passover. On the 14th day of the second month at twilight, they may keep it and shall eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it till morning, nor break one of its bones. According to all ordinances of the Passover, they shall keep it. But the man who is clean and is not on a journey, and ceases to keep the Passover, the same person shall be cut off from among his people, because they did not bring the offering of the Lord at its appointed time. That man shall bear his sin. And if a stranger dwells among you and would keep the Lord's Passover, he must do according to the rite of the Passover and according to its ceremony. You shall have an ordinance both for the strangers and the native of the land." Now, on the day that the tabernacle was raised up, the cloud covered the tabernacle. The tent of testimony was evening until morning. It was above the tabernacle like an appearance of fire. So it was, the cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. Whenever the cloud was taken up from above the tabernacle, the children of Israel would journey, and in the place where the cloud settled, there the children of Israel would pitch their tents. At the command of the Lord, the children of Israel would journey. At the command of the Lord, they would camp. As long as the cloud stayed above the tabernacle, they remained encamped. Whenever the Lord continued long, many days above the tabernacle, the children of Israel kept to the charge of the Lord and did not journey. And so it was when the cloud was above the tabernacle a few days, according to the command of the Lord, they would remain encamped. And according to the command of the Lord, they would journey. So it was when the cloud remained only from evening until morning. When the cloud was taken up in the morning, they would journey. Whether by day or by night, whether the cloud was taken up, they would journey. Whether it was 2 days a month or a year, that cloud remained above the tabernacle. The children of Israel would remain encamped and not journey. But it was taken up. When it was taken up, they would journey. At the command of the Lord, they remained encamped, and at the command of the Lord they journeyed, and kept to the charge of the Lord at the command of the Lord by the hand of Moses. 10. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Make 2 silver trumpets for yourself. You shall make them for hammered work, and you shall use them for calling the congregation and for directing the movement of camps. When they blow both of them, all the congregation shall gather before you at the door of the tabernacle meeting. And if they blow only one, then the leaders, the heads of the division of Israel, shall gather to you. When you sound the advance, the camps that lie on the east side shall begin their journey. When you sound the advance the second time, then the camps that lie on the south side shall begin their journey. They shall sound the call for them to begin their journeys. When the assembly is gathered together, you shall blow, but not sound the advance. The sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow the trumpets. These shall be to you as an ordinance forever throughout your generations. When you go to war in your land against the enemy who oppresses you, then you shall sound an alarm with trumpets, and you shall be remembered before the Lord your God, and you will be saved from your enemies. Also, in the day of your gladness and in appointed feasts, and at the beginning of your months, you shall blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings and offer the sacrifices of your peace offering. They shall be a memorial for you before your God. I am the Lord your God. This is departure from Sinai. Where we're at now. Now it came to pass on the 20th day on the second month in the second year that the cloud was taken up from above the tabernacle of testimony, and the children of Israel set out from the wilderness of Sinai on their journeys. Then the cloud settled down in the wilderness of Paran. So they started out for the second time according to the command of the Lord by the hand of Moses. The standard of the camp and the children of Judah set out there first according to their armies. Over the army was Nashon, the son of Amidab. Sorry. And over the army of the tribe of the children of Zebulun was Elab, the son of Helon. Then the tabernacle was taken down. The sons of Gershon, the sons of Merari, set out, carrying the tabernacle. And the standard of the camp of Reuben set out according to their armies, and over their army was Elazar, the son of Shadur. Like I said, I'm sorry about the names. I am not the greatest at that. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Simon were Shemuliel, the son of Zeri-Shaddai. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Gad were Elisaph, the son of Deuel. Then the Kohathites set out carrying the holy things. The tabernacle would be prepared for their arrival. And the standard of the camp of the children of Ephraim set out according to their armies. Over their army was Elishama, the son of Ammihud. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Manasseh was Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Benjamin was Abidan, the son of Gidoni. Maybe. I probably got that wrong. Then the standard of the camp of the children of Dan, the rear guard of all the camps, set out according to their armies. Over their army was Ahiezer, the son of Amishadi. I'm so sorry. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Asher were Pagiel, the son of Okran. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Naphtali was Ira, maybe, the son of Enan. Thus was the order of march of the children of Israel according to their armies, and they began their journey. Now Moses said to Hobab, the son of Reuel, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, we are setting out for the place of which the Lord said, I will give it to you. Come with us, and we will treat you well. For the Lord promised good things to Israel. And he said to him, I will not go, but I will depart to my own land and to my own relatives. So Moses said, please do not leave, inasmuch as you don't, as much as you know how we camp in the wilderness, you can keep our eyes. You can be our eyes. I was like, what? Keep our eyes? You can be our eyes. And it shall be, if you go with us, indeed it shall be, that whatever good the Lord will do to us, the same we will do to you. So they departed from the mountain of the Lord on a journey of 3 days, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord went before them for 3 days, journey, to search out a resting place for them. And the cloud of the Lord was above them by day when they went out from the camp. So it was whenever the ark set out that Moses said, Rise up, O Lord, let your enemies be scattered, let those who hate you flee before you. When it is rested, he said, return, O Lord, to the many thousands of Israel. 11. 11:1. Now, when these people complained, it displeased the Lord, for the Lord heard it, and his anger was aroused. So the fire of the Lord burned among them and consumed some in the outskirts of the camp. Then the people cried out to Moses, and when Moses prayed to the Lord, the fire was quenched. So he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord had now burned among them. Now, mixed multitude of who were among them yielded to intense craving. So the children of Israel also wept again and said, who will give us meat to eat? We will remember the fish we ate freely in Egypt, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and the garlic. But now our whole being is dried up. There is nothing at all except this manna before our eyes. Now manna was like coriander seed. Its color like the color of bdellium. The people went about and gathered, ground it on millstones or beat it in the mortar, cooked it in pans and made cakes of it. And its taste was like the taste of pastry prepared with oil. And when the dew fell on the camp at night, the manna fell on it. So then Moses heard the people weeping throughout their families, everyone at the door of his tent, and the anger of the Lord was greatly aroused. Moses also was displeased. So Moses said to the Lord, why have you afflicted your servant? Why have you not found favor in your sight, that you have laid the burden of all these people on me? Did I conceive all these people? Did I beget them? That you should say to me, carry them in your bosom as guardian carries a nursing child, to the land which you swore their fathers. Where am I to get meat to give all these people? For they weep all over me, saying, give us meat that we may eat. I am not able to bear all the people alone, because this burden is too heavy for me. If you treat me like this, please kill me here and now. If I have found favor in your sight, and do not let me see my wretchedness. So the Lord said to Moses, gather me 70 men of the children of Israel, whom you know to be the elders of the people and officers over them. Bring them to the tabernacle meeting, and they may stand here with you. They will come down and talk with you there. I will take of the Spirit that is upon you, and will put the same upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with you. And you may not bear it yourself alone. Hold on, I'm gonna sit back for a second. I hope that you guys can still hear me pretty well. Then you shall say to the people, consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow you shall eat meat, for you have wept in the hearing of the Lord, saying, who will give us meat to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. Therefore the Lord will give you meat, and you shall eat. You shall eat not 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, nor 10 days, nor 20 days, but for a whole month, until it comes out of your nostrils and becomes loathsome to you. Because you have despised the Lord who is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why did we ever come out of Egypt? And Moses said, the people who I am among are 600,000 men on foot, yet you have said, I will give them meat, and they may eat for a whole month. Shall flocks and herds be slaughtered for them, to provide for them? Or all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them, to provide enough for them? And the Lord said to Moses, has the Lord's arm been shortened? Now you shall see whether I will say what I say will happen to you or not. So he's telling him, you'll see, So Moses went out and told the people the words of the Lord, and he gathered the 70 men of the elders, and the people placed them around the tabernacle. Then the Lord came down in a cloud and spoke to him, and took the spirit that was upon him and placed the same upon the 70 elders. And it happened, when the spirits rested upon them, they prophesied, although they never did so again. But 2 men had remained in the camp. The name of one was Aldad, and the name of the other Medad. And the spirit rested upon them, and they were now among those listed, and who had not gone out to the tabernacle, yet they prophesied in the camp. And the young man ran and told Moses, and saying, Aldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp. So Joshua the son of Nun, Moses' assistant, one of his choice men, answered and said, Moses, my Lord, forbid them. Then Moses said to him, Are you zealous for my sake? Oh, that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his spirit upon them. And Moses returned to the camp, he and the elders of Israel. 31. Now a wind went out from the Lord, and it brought the quail from the sea and left them fluttering near the camp, about a day's journey on this side and about a day's journey on the other side, all around the camp, and about 2 cubits above the surface of the ground. And the people stayed up all night, all day, all that day, all night, and all the next day, and they gathered the quail. He who gathered least gathered 10 homers, and they spread them out for themselves all around camp. And while the meat was still between their teeth, before it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was aroused against the people, and the Lord struck the people with very great plague. So he called the name of the place Kibroth Hattaavah. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I could get that wrong. Because there they buried the people who yielded the craving. From Kibroth Hattaavah, the people moved to Hazeroth and camped in Hazeroth. 12. Then Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, Has the Lord indeed spoken only through Moses? Has he not spoken through us also? And the Lord heard it. Now the man Moses was very humble, more than all men who were on the face of earth. Suddenly the Lord said to Moses, Aaron, Miriam, and said, Suddenly the Moses said to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam, Come out, you 3, to the tabernacle meeting. So the 3 came out. Then the Lord came down in the pillar of cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both went forward. Then he said, Hear now my words. If there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, make myself known to him in a vision. I speak to him in a dream. Not so with my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. I speak with him face to face, even plainly, and not in dark sayings. He sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? So the anger of the Lord was aroused against them, and he departed. And when the cloud departed from among above the tabernacle, suddenly Miriam became leprous, as white as snow. Then Aaron turned toward Miriam, and there she was a leper. So Aaron said to Moses, O my Lord, please do not lay this sin on us, in which we have done foolishly and in which we have sinned. Please do not let her be as one dead, whose flesh is half consumed when he comes out of his mother's womb. So Moses cried out to the Lord, saying, Please heal her, O God, I pray. Then the Lord said to Moses, If her father had but spit in her face, would she not be shamed 7 days? Let her shut out of the camp 7 days, and afterwards she may be received again. So Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days, and the people did not journey till Miriam was brought in again. And afterward the people moved from Hazeroth and camped in the wilderness of Paran. And that's where we'll end it today, right at 13. We'll start at 13 next time, and I'm not gonna lie with you. We have a good chunk to go still, but we'll get through it, and then we get to Deuteronomy, and we'll see what lays for us there. I hope you enjoy. I continue to enjoy always reading the Bible with you guys. It helps me, read the Bible. Helps me get in there and, get some wisdom from this amazing book. I hope that it helps you guys in any way, or it's good background at least. Yeah, but I always appreciate everyone for coming and watching these videos. Brain fart. I hope everyone has a blessed week. I can't wait to see you guys next Sunday, and I'll see you later, Gator.